So tell me, what are we talking about today? I had to wait because he's out of character.
I can't see anything. Today on Keepin the Geek Bros podcast, episode 170. And all I have to do is threaten to leave the country to get this man here. We've got, okay, I literally can't see. We've got The Acolyte series thus far. Trailer reactions for Deadpool Wolverine The Bachelorette special edition teaser. Captain America Brave New World teaser. Thank you. I've got an echo over here. Umbrella Academy Season 4 series teaser trailer. I don't know. Trailer. Dune Prophecy series teaser. Trailer. Fantastic. Gladiator 2 trailer. Agatha All Along teaser. And Trap trailer. And Trap trailer. I don't have that downloaded. Fantastic. All of this all this and more in this week's episode. Stay tuned.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, keeping up with the Geek Bros.
Yes, Keepin the Geek Bros podcast. I'm Vibe, and with me is Madman, and we are the hosts of this family podcast, allegedly. All right, let's get it going.
Oh, so what's going on with me and you?
Well, I haven't shaved in a little bit.
I didn't
on
shave.
purpose. I haven't shaved.
I'm naturally this bald.
Yes, you are.
It's pretty.
It's fantastic. What's going on with the Geek Bros? Blah, not a thing. We're still pending a complete studio upgrade to allow me to edit in peace. So we still have four episodes. Now they're late, whatever. But we're still gonna bring on 4 episodes that are pending editing. We've got this podcast before I leave out of the country, so that's great. I don't know what else do we got going on. You're still posting on the social media is still active by this man. I don't care, but. Social media is still active. The Vibe Studios website is down because I'm not doing any updates, so what's the point of paying for it? Geek Bros.
I have a couple of interested parties that want us to play.
Play what? Ready Ready Player Geek Bros? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's you. That's not me. That's you. I've been begging for that for a hot minute because I love Ready Player Geek Bros. Ready Player Geek is there. Mm-hmm. Podcast. Basically, we had a really slow start to this year, and it's already halfway done. So
it's been busy.
Yes, it's been busy.
Life.
But definitely in the fall, you should start seeing some stuff. There, of course, is a new series also that we recorded several months ago that needs to be taken out. But again, it's just been behind. But we're here. We squeezed something in before I'm leaving. But yeah, I will be out of the country for about 4 to 5 weeks.
And then I'm leaving.
And then he's leaving.
Well,
so during well, yeah, kind of because he soared. So that's what's going on with Geek Bros. But I promise you, if anybody's left out there watching, we have some stuff. You have to understand, this computer is it's not kicking it. And this man over here, he's got a lot going on. So yeah. All right. So Mr. Man, what are you geeking about this week?
Very good question. I want to get on board with I think we're about halfway done with The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start binging on that. And there's something else. I want to hurry up and start catching up on my catalog of games because I'm behind like crazy. And there's a bunch of new stuff coming out.
Did you say your Cadillac of games?
Catalog.
I heard Cadillac. I was like, what is that?
Well,
I like that.
I sell games under the trunk. Leave my business out of your mouth.
Just too soon, too soon. But yeah, for me, I'm basically just rewatching Attack on Titan. I'm, I'm watching Attack on Titan for like the 18th time all over again because I'm obsessed with the lore and what it means for I'm geeking out about hitting history
Mhm.
and that our history is a lie. And I'm really like all about that. And Attack on Titan, definitely showcases that we should have put drinks in these cups. And I just looking at the cups,
Thought
realized
you were
that
going to.
I meant to do that. I'm sorry. Some delicious stuff over there.
I see that.
There's some butterscotch. Anyway, that's not the point. Anywho, but yeah, I'm geeking out on Attack on Titan again. I just finished watching The Travelers. It's a series on, or it was a series on Netflix. It has 3 seasons. I was geeking out hard about that. Travelers was basically, it was like a more nuanced version of Tomorrow War. So Tomorrow War, they come back in time through a portal physically and say, shit's going down in the future. We need to change the past kind of thing, or we need you to help us so we can change the past.
Mhm.
Tomorrow's the Travelers is about people in the future, dystopian future, and they're able to time travel, but not via physically. They send a future consciousness into the bodies of people who are supposed to die. So what you'll see is a character will appear on screen. It'll say time of death, and it'll count down 5, 4, 3. And by the time it gets to like 1, they start having this terrible headache, and they sent a consciousness of a person from the future into the past to inhabit their body because chronologically that person died. So whatever they do will change the future. You know what I'm trying to say?
So it's like Total Recall.
I don't know.
No, is it Total Recall?
I don't know about that.
What the hell was the series? There was a series with some Asian dude that kept going back and forth to people's consciousness. I forget what it was.
Oh, I need to check that out. But yeah, so it's a good series. It's Vibe approved, and I just finished it. I was geeking out hard about that. So that's pretty much what I'm going and stuff. So we're gonna move on to.
Okay.
I am so rusty. I apologize, guys. So without further ado, episode 170 starts now. But first, subscribe to our podcast, leave a review, and share with your family and friends whenever we do this. It's the right thing to do,
Mhm.
allegedly.
Mhm.
We're moving on to the fresh scent
Fresh.
movies and games that are approved this week or the Geek Bros. I don't know. I'm not
Sure,
sure what you're doing.
some stuff.
Carry
I'm
on.
just gonna read up some stuff.
Read off, sucker.
Damn, I missed series. Oh, whatever. Movies coming out today. Today. Long Legs, which is supposed to be like some freaky horror thriller kind of thing, and Fly Me to the Moon with Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow and what's his name? Channing Tatum. Yeah, Channing Tatum. They do something with the moon and stuff.
I am, sorry.
Something. That's all I got for this week for movies.
All right.
I forgot the series. My bad. My apologies. As far as games are concerned, today, Nintendo Switch Online added Densetsu no Starfy 1, 2, and 3.
God bless you.
Thank you. It was really hard to get that out. But yeah, those were added today on the Nintendo Switch Online. They were for the Game Boy Advance, and yeah, now they're playable on the Switch.
Am I scrolling down?
Yes,
Okay.
they're right there. Good. On the PlayStation game catalog editions, we have Remnant 2, Final Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, Reunion.
Like another one?
Bro, they've delved into this universe and there's a whole bunch of things going
But
on.
is more Crisis Core than regular Crisis Core?
I think that's like a revamped version of this, but I don't
Oh.
I didn't really jump
Oh, it's a
into it.
PlayStation. Boo.
It's PlayStation edition. Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, the Jackbox Party Pack 9.
This box.
I knew you had a box. Pathfinder, the Wrath of the Righteous, No More Heroes 3.
I'm not the only one that is rusty.
I can't
clearly.
I can't read. No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again. I don't know what this stuff is. Deadcraft and Steep on the premium version of the game catalog, which includes the PlayStation VR 2 game, which is the job simulator for the PlayStation VR 2. Summoner, Joan d'Arc, and Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. And the additions for Game Pass as of today, Neon White and Tachia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
God bless you.
Thank you. I'm just very COVID-y today.
Oh,
bringing it back.
soon.
I'm bringing it back.
Is that it?
That's it.
Could you just say like that's it?
That's it. That's
All right. That's
we got.
it. That's all we got. All right, we're gonna move on to. But we have nothing for Man side piece.
I don't have a side piece today.
Not today.
No,
not
today.
today.
Not today. I'm so lonely.
Right. So the cure for your common day. This is, of course, for those who are new, whoever. This is my segment, and basically, we're gonna talk about the Acolyte thus far.
Did you watch the whole season?
I haven't seen the most recent episode.
I've watched the whole season.
No, it's the whole season. The series isn't over.
Is it not over?
No.
Oh, then I.
So you watched Tuesday's episode or Wednesday's episode? This week's episode. Did you watch this week's episode? No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling. I just want to make sure that I missed something. If I missed something, then I'm not caught up.
Well, we're not reviewing it, but basically Acolyte thus far, and it is getting trashed from my understanding, from reviews, from YouTube people. What are you doing?
Looking to see.
Looking to see what?
I don't know.
Okay. It's getting trashed. And here's the thing, and it's an unpopular opinion. And I actually said this. I had a conversation with the artist formerly known as Darflex the other night. And he asked me, are you watching the Acolyte? And I said, yes, I'm watching the Acolyte. And I said, it's not that bad. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, this response, don't kill me. Don't at me.
What?
Okay.
I missed it.
Which one? This week's, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Episode 7.
All right. So episode 7. So we can discuss up to episode 6. So basically, I said it's not that bad. I said compared to Kenobi and compared to Ahsoka, it's not bad. That's not a good thing to say. So you can take my hot take as one of two things. Either it really isn't that bad and you guys need to stop complaining, or I'm so beaten down by what Disney has done to Star Wars that anything mediocre is fine for me. I'll take mediocre over what's been arguably terrible that's been coming out. The only thing besides The Force Awakens was Andor. And Mandalorian season 1 and season 2. Those are the only things.
Yeah, and then 3's trash. And then they're supposedly announced a break-off story
from
The Mandalorian. And then season 2 of Andor has or will begin filming soon.
Oh, that's good.
Which I'm hoping they don't destroy Andor because it was so good.
It was so good. But they're, of course, they're going to destroy it because it was
That's
too good. It was too good.
They destroyed Boba Fett. Not that they had very much to go with Boba Fett, but, whatever.
True.
Actually, Boba Fett was good with Mandalorian doing it.
Actually, the only episodes of season 3 of Mandalorian that were good were in the Book of Boba Fett. Those 2 episodes was the bomb. Wow. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. But I mean, all right. Before I continue, carry on. What do you think? The Acolyte thus far, first 6 episodes. Then we can break down highlights and stuff.
My rule of thumb, which is the 3 episodes. I liked the first 3 episodes. Then it just kind of started going downhill from there with the other 3 that I watched. So I want to cry inside.
So it started off good for you. I thought it started off slow.
It did start off slow.
All right, I'm gonna be reasonable.
The first episode was slow.
And I'll be honest with you. I think that part of my review is colored because I'm attracted to the actress that plays the twins. I think she's attractive. So I think that also colors it in. I think she's hot. I do.
She's not Asian.
I never. I have a preference, not a requirement. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
I have a requirement. Don't be crazy.
I think she's attractive. So I think that's colored in my thing a little bit too, because I do know that I'm. But I thought it started off slow and it began to get up there a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. It was never terrible for me, And I like her character. It kind of, when she's not like pretending to be sad sack.
All
right, let's get into the criticisms. They say the costuming looks terrible. What do you think? The outfits.
The outfits are
they're serviceable.
They're okay for what they are,
exactly.
But like it's like color coded all across the board. Everybody's pretty much wearing the same shit.
Right, but they say they looks like a bad fanfic. I'm just like, but I mean, I don't think their clothes look any worse than what they were wearing in episode 1.
They're not like a horrible budget.
No.
Type. So
No,
I
well,
guess.
this thing was $180 million. This thing costs more than
Well,
Godzilla Minus One. This thing costs more than
like
probably like Dune and stuff like that.
as far as like the costume like budget,
Mhm.
it didn't look like they
No,
didn't throw
no,
anything
of
out.
course not.
They
Of
put
course not.
something into it.
However, though, I don't think the costuming is that bad. I never looked at it and said this looks like trash. Ahsoka, I said that looks like trash. All of
Yeah,
that was
the
trash.
makeup and all
That
that.
was
Yeah, that was
terrible,
horrible.
you know?
Mhm.
So,
I agree.
I don't know. I don't think
Speaking
it's
of
that bad.
Godzilla, did you watch Kong versus
I didn't watch
Godzilla?
any of those. I didn't even see the
It's
original
streaming now,
Godzilla that
so
started.
I
No.
was just asking. I saw that.
Yeah.
It wasn't really anything. But no, yeah.
Get it on till I die. Get it on till I die.
He likes
Pacific
to
Rim.
die. So it
Pacific Rim. But I don't think the costuming was that bad.
wasn't the
You know?
greatest, but it wasn't that bad.
I mean, the acting is fine. The acting is fine. The premise of the show is fine to me. Yes, I rolled my eyes. What do you think about the Immaculate Conception of the twins?
I still don't understand how that happened. Like they didn't really explain.
Correct.
They just said, "Oh," like there was one mention of it in an episode, like, "Oh,
Mhm.
wait till they find out how you did it," and I'm just waiting for like what's the how. Never had a backstory on it. Whatever.
Right, but do you think it cheapens Anakin?
It does. I think it cheapens Anakin, and it leaves a lot open because now you had Anakin that was, birthed through the metachlorians. That's what they're called. Um, through the Force, and then you have these twins that just mysteriously were made by the witch.
So here's why I disagree. It's possible that they can tie it in like this, saying what these witches did taught midichlorians and taught the Force how to create life. Why is there a difference? Anakin, as of right now, was born through the Force.
But here's where's the timeline on the Acolyte?
100 years before
Empire Strikes Back,
before episode 1.
Oh, before episode 1,
right?
Really? Oh, okay.
So why can't we assume canonically that them creating life through the Force taught the Force how to create life? So that's how I look at it. Is that no? It's assumed that Plagueis maybe created Anakin. It's assumed that Sidious probably created Anakin, but we don't know for sure.
Right.
We just only know that he was created through the Force. Well, how did the Force know how to create human life? Is it possible that them messing around with it taught the midichlorians, and the midichlorians saw it and took that knowledge and said, okay, well, now we're going to create our own life. These, even though they weren't created biologically, like through the act of sexual relations, they were still created by somebody. They weren't created by the Force. They were created through the Force. So when you look at it like that, it doesn't bother me at all. And I'm really, yes, I'm like stretching this, but that's my headcanon. My headcanon is these witches are dicking around. They create two twins. The Force is like, oh, we're gonna keep that in the back of our head. Darkness is rising and it's rising, and you know what? With light to meet it, and so do it. And so they inadvertently taught the Force. Does the Force need to be taught how to create life? Yeah, probably. The Force doesn't if the Force, the Force has a will, but maybe give them an idea. Who knows? That's my headcanon. That's how I'm okay with the fact that these girls existed. I don't give a crap because they came about through necromancy. They came about, is it necromancy? That's the wrong word. Through witchcraft. Witchcraft and wizardry. How's it any different than what the Night Sisters did? Even though some people hate those people too. So I don't know. I'm okay with that. Deconstruction of the Jedi. What do you feel about that? Making them seem more shady and whatever. This is supposed to be the peak of their power.
Well, I mean, I don't see it.
Exactly.
This is the peak of their power.
Exactly.
And this is when they were supposed to be more, because I don't see it, because it continues to show how clueless they were the entire time.
Clueless or arrogant, however you want to call it.
Arrogance, which incorporated with their cluelessness, because they were so arrogant that we had control of the Force and we had control of peace and all this stuff. But mind you, on the other side of wherever this was happening
is a lie.
Unbeknownst to them, there was what's his name? I don't even know what his name is.
Smilo Ren?
Yeah, that guy. right in front of them. They didn't realize that he
Mhm.
was an acolyte or whatever he
Right, a
wanted to call
dark side
himself.
user.
Yeah. And they didn't know he was right in front of them.
That's the only rub I have is that well they didn't notice Palpatine. Yeah, but Palpatine, like he in the lore, there's some kind of like dark side nexus, like underneath the Jedi Temple. That's where they and so that helped seep in and cloud their judgment. I get that, you know what I'm saying? And plus the shroud of the dark side, he was so powerful that he blocked their vision. Smilo Ren is not that powerful. He's
No.
not. I mean, he is. He fucking
Badass.
wrecked. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna get to that. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. But but he still seems, you know, inexperienced to be able to shroud the entire Jedi like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So no, that's the one rub is how did you not feel that? How did you not sense it? Maybe they'll explain it. Ryan, you're only up to episode 6. But let's overall, I'm okay with the series. I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. I mean,
don't hate
it
it.
definitely threw me a loop because I did not expect him to be him.
But why not?
Because
All of it,
he seemed
all
like
of
a
it was
bumbling
there.
fool in the store, in the
Uh-huh.
shop or whatever. He's like, oh yeah,
Did you know?
whatever.
Did you know? Did you ever watch The Good Place?
No.
Oh, no. He's the guy from The Good Place. He's the idiot. I can't. Once I realize that, I can't unsee it. He played this fake monk in The Good Place, and he was an airhead, an absolute idiot in all the seasons. So now he's playing this dark, mysterious guy. I'm just like, all I see is that bumbling guy saying the dumbest shit in The Good Place. When I realized it was him, it sucked. Sucked. Anyway, he's a great. I think he's playing the character fine, but that's the only other place I ever saw his actor.
But I didn't expect it to be him.
Yeah, I
And then
wasn't. I wasn't surprised.
once the helmet was knocked off, I was like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense because some of the things he was saying earlier.
Right, it was foreshadowing.
Now I was like, ah.
No, I knew it was him. I felt it. I felt everything like that. I was like, ah, crap. And you know how I absolutely knew it was him? After she trapped him, and she went in there to try and turn herself into the Jedi, and he was already dead. I was like, yep, knew it. That was the final nail. I knew for a
Right,
fact.
well, right then
he
and
was
there is
him.
when I realized it was him because, again, like you said, she went to go to the Wookiee and he was
He
already
was already
dead.
dead. Yep.
And she had just trapped this guy, and there's supposedly nobody else was there except for the Jedi.
Yeah. So I that's cemented it. But I was always suspecting it. I was hoping it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be one of the mothers. Honestly, I thought they were gonna pull a Solo, and would take off the helmet and it's really a woman,
Right.
and you think it's a guy. That's what I expected. Not that that's what I wanted. That's what I expected from Kathleen Kennedy.
How do you feel about Soul,
Huh?
the Jedi Soul?
I like
don't
him.
like him.
What?
I don't like him.
That's what you see. We said it at the same time. I said, you don't like him? I love him.
I don't like him. The reason why I don't like him.
Why don't you like him? He's got a Japanese Qui-Gon Jinn feel to him. I'm sorry.
Okay, the fighting style, I'll go with that.
He's
But
got that.
overall, as a character, the Jedi are not supposed to have any sort of attachments. Yet the entire time he's literally showing everybody his attachments to these swings.
Attachment or guilt?
Still, it's still a path to the dark side.
Maybe.
You're not even supposed to have guilt.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true.
What did he say on one of the episodes? He let go and he moved forward. And then all of a sudden he sees the twins. He's like, oh, I'm in my feelings again.
It's not. The Jedi aren't automaton robots. They're still people.
They're supposed to be.
No, they're not.
I know they're not.
They were never supposed to be that. They were supposed to feel something. I mean, come on now. When Yoda felt all his people, his Jedi's dying, you saw him literally collapse.
But that's him feeling the death through the Force and the connection of everybody else. This guy literally is like, I fucked up.
But he just said in the same movie, more of them do not, miss them do not. He said that.
Yeah.
And here, as he's watching them die, he's absolutely collapsing in agony. Saying feeling this great loss.
Maybe that's part of the reason why he exiled himself in whatever swampy planet he was at.
He exiled himself because he lost. But what I'm saying is that the Jedi aren't not necessarily not supposed to feel. They're allowed to feel guilt, love, sorry. They just can't be attached to any of it. So yes, I don't think a Jedi is absolved from regret. Why wouldn't they have regret? Wouldn't they feel it's some kind of thing? Obi-Wan was filled with regret. You could see it in episode 4, 5, and 6.
And that's why he was the hermit that he was.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But if he was gonna move forward, he would have moved forward and continued doing something. But no, he hid himself away. He was full of regret, which is filled in with Obi-Wan, even though that was a terrible story. And you could tell, he has disappointment, he has hopes, he has dreams. So no, I don't think him feeling bad about them being alive and you thought they were dead, and you left them for dead, and you don't know what happened to her. Yeah, she was a child. You feel guilt. I think guilt is fine as long as guilt doesn't make you do something crazy. Like May. May's guilt took her to do something crazy. What was the other one's name? Osha.
Yeah.
Her. I don't know what she. I don't know why she left the Jedi Order, but she couldn't handle it, and she left.
And
She didn't do anything
that's
crazy.
the other thing. The other
She
character
became a net mechanic.
the character tree that bothers me
Mm.
is you have May, who went about doing what she did because everybody abandoned her, whatever, her backstory tracks. Osha left the Jedi Order, became a mechanic or whatever, but seems completely clueless and utterless to like everything around her. Except throughout the episode, she all of a sudden has feelings.
Oh, because she cut herself off from the Force. You mean it's just
Right?
Well, because when the Force is your Force potential is different than actually. It's like a muscle. You don't use it; it atrophies. But once you start using it, you start building it again. And
but she wasn't using it.
But she was around Force users, and
Right.
I believe that Force users, there's a part that oozes off of you, and if you're Force sensitive, you feel it, and it begins to tingle you and starts to get up there, and you like that.
I did.
So, but that's what I'm saying though, is that I think that's just because she was in the aura. But let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's get to that goddamn lightsaber battle. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved every minute of that.
That guy was kicking everybody's ass.
My only problem with it is that why was he so powerful? Why was he so trained? Why are these Jedi so weak? They were weak. They were weak as shit.
They're weak as shit.
But I want to be very clear. He knocks them off, and I didn't like how they separated some of the Jedi for absolutely no reason. Saul wasn't there for all those Richards to die. Saul wasn't there. He only saw his who when the black guy died. Who saw that? It was the Padawan, right?
Saul was
there too.
Yeah, Saul was
Okay.
there. So
where was Saul? Where were you through this entire fight? You told me he knocked you out.
That's the crazy thing. They all started the fight together. They all got super separated. And then I know why the black guy got separated. I can't remember his name either. But I remember why, because he was supposed to take Osha to the ship.
Correct.
That's why he got separated. And then
initially, yeah.
Right. And then he came back and then died. But
right, but he was there. He was there and watched them all die. But here's my thing. These are trained Jedi knights. And you took them out like the way Sidious took them out. But Sidious was an actual lord. Like he was like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I get it. This guy, I don't think he's that. And he was able to take out trained Jedi Knights, but struggled against the Padawan for a little bit. She held her own by herself. It was a hot battle.
Yeah.
And he bodied her. And by the way, I didn't expect them to be killing off all these characters. I'll be real with you. I didn't expect all that. That actually shot, when she died, I went, oh! I didn't expect that at all.
That triple strike stab was like...
That was hot.
Oh!
That was hot. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
that's how you kill a character. But here's the thing: it was wily. It doesn't make any sense. Why was she so skilled to handle it
as a Padawan?
As a Padawan, and he was taking on
Jedi Knights like nothing.
Yeah,
and then the one Padawan's like, "Oh, I got this.
I got this. I got you. I'm gonna think." Who knocked off his thing? She knocked off.
Yeah,
she knocked it off. Just like, really? I mean, Soul. If it was Soul and her and him, it would have made sense. And he could have still fought. And she could have still died as she tried to assist him. But to have her have that woman power,
that's just Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, that was great. It was great.
Yeah, it was a great fight scene. And I want to see what this Jedi whip thing is about.
I think that's stupid.
I think it's stupid too, but I just want to see it in action and see what it does.
I think it's stupid. I don't know. I think it's stupid. I hope we don't see that.
Because it doesn't make sense to me. I just want to see how it's used.
The climax of it where they swapped and she was gonna give herself to the Jedi, but then all of a sudden she changes her mind. Like all that swapping that was weird.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
That was weird.
That tripped me out because it was like, oh, I'm gonna give myself up to the Jedi. I'm ready to do this.
And now they're here
up in the tree.
Right.
Now they're here. I see he's dead. my master is here, and now I just want to run.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm running away, my sister stuns me.
Yeah.
And now I'm pissed off. So let's switch scenarios.
Yeah.
And now.
So what is she gonna do? So of course, the final episode, that we've seen so far, episode 6, he finally figures it out it's her. And the question is, how long did he not know? Like, all right, what did you think about her lightsaber haircut? I liked it. I won't lie to you. I liked it. It felt like a rite of passage, but I understand why people thought it was cringe and stupid. But when she did this,
I thought it was stupid. Like, I understand like the whole trying to camouflage and become her sister visually, but
but her aura, the thing on her face, like all of it would have been the tattoo on her shoulder. It didn't make any sense. It actually cheapened Soul's character. We could say, well, he was affected by all the Jedi deaths. He left all their lightsabers and their dead bodies there to go find help. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But
it took, you couldn't figure out what was wrong with the ship? Okay, you're not her.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Yeah. So it was silly. But then how do you feel about this weird sexual tension now between Osha and Smilo Ren? And I want to be very clear. He just pretty much raped a bunch of Jedi in front of your face. Okay.
And then all of a sudden you're getting friendly.
And now you're speaking. I have the right, well, use the term. I have the right to be able to criticize this because I didn't like it in The Last Jedi. I didn't like The Last Jedi. Everybody knows this from long since past. And I never shipped Rey and Kylo Ren because that's the craziest shit in the world to have shipped them, to have them have kissed at the end. That was dumb as balls, but whatever. So I'm absolutely against this. Why? Just why? Because he showed you a little bit of kindness. Because he's what? He's cooking for you. Because he's got rippling muscles. How you be trying to kill this dude?
Right.
Kill him immediately.
The whole time, like you follow him into like a little canal thing or whatever, like he takes a little bath in or whatever. You're ready to like shoot him or whatever.
Yeah.
You look at the lightsaber, like, all right, fine, I got something to kill him now. Yeah. And then he's just like, oh, how's it feel to have one in your hand? Oh, we're friends now.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense because if these people really meant anything to you, especially when they were trying to kind of protect you as well. I mean, the one guy apparently you knew
they grew up together,
and you watched. Sorry. Keep it going. And you watched him get his neck snapped. Like that was super intimate. I'm sorry. I don't think it's bad writing. That's bad writing.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan.
But overall, I'm okay with the series. What about you?
I mean, I'll finish it. That's all I can say. I'll finish it.
And that's a good. All right, we're gonna move on to the final topics, which is we got one more. We're gonna go into the trailer reaction and then an old open mic when we get there, which I don't think I brought it up when I was up here.
You didn't.
I did not. All right. Well, I'm rusty. Anywho, so let's get into it. We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna do Umbrella Academy season 4. Where is everything?
Down there in the bottom. Oh,
actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna go to the Gladiator. Dos Equis. Let's see. Let's get it going. Why are you misbehaving? All right.
I'm a bad boy.
Yes, you are.
Isn't that one?
What?
Yeah.
Is this right here?
No.
What?
You said Gladiator. That one.
Which one? This one?
Up, down. Yeah. Silly piece.
Ooh, there's different ways to keep us in frame. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Where am I?
I don't know. There you are. You want to do a side by side?
Whatever works.
I don't know what does this look like. I'm not sure what this looks like. It says we're side by side, but I cannot tell. All right, play it.
I remember that day. Never forgot it. A slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother-in-law's father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Oh shoot, I love the Book of Eli.
He's the equalizer.
Did you eat that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. See, this is what they believe in.
Were there black people back then in this area of the world?
I thought they were all black. Is there always this stuff? I don't think it matters. I think they should be inclusive.
There's so many subjects. She must feed them.
They can eat more. I turned slaves into gladiators.
Okay.
And gladiators into free men.
No, I'm being honest with you. Were there black men in this era, this time?
Yeah, they were Persians,
Persia is not black.
Jewish.
Ooh.
Together and when it charges, break for the wall.
Wait, is he?
Whose hate could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
Entire Roman army.
Too much.
General will do.
Okay. Yeah.
You make it out alive. All right, all right. Hands on the mausoleum floor.
It's got a Dune feel. A little.
Alexis, now I give it to you. This is free in the phone. People are not free.
So now I will control an empire. With no generation young men for their family. Bring them up.
Why am I watching this?
For strength and honor.
I just want to watch 300.
This is Rome. It's not Sparta. Right, extra light. Can't do the Mandalorian that way.
Is this the reason why he's not? Oh, damn. So this is the reason why he's not in the Mandalorian, because he was in this dumbass movie.
Maybe. I just work it.
All right, so I don't care. That's literally my response. I don't care, and you might as well just call it Gladiator or something. Why would you call it Gladiator 2? He's not in the movie. Russell Crowe's not in the movie. It doesn't look like.
No,
It's not like it's something like he's dead.
I guess it's yeah, it looks like he's dead in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure this was like taking place however many years afterwards.
Okay. So then why call it Gladiator 2?
See.
It's they're no where.
The lady? I don't know. I just work here.
I think it's stupid. I don't really give a shit. I don't care. I don't even know why you put us on this thing. It's not geeky.
Listen, it's a movie.
Hmm?
It's a movie.
It definitely is a movie. You're right. You're absolutely right. Definitely is a movie. Let's go right back. It's supposed to hover over the preview to edit. Guys, I want to be very clear. I'm trying something different with Zoom, and I don't know how this looks. I can't control how this looks. So yeah. Next, The Umbrella Academy season 4. I did not watch season 3.
He's not a fan of she, them, him, her. We are.
Is it recording? Is it?
Is it sharing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't hang up.
Victor.
It's not green.
There's something happening to you. And it's only gonna get worse.
You're on pace to end the world.
Nope, that's it. Look.
Yeah, you gotta make it big.
Oh no!
You're looking at the whole background here, buddy.
Sorry, guys, but I thought I did it. Let's try this again. Okay, hold on. Sharing the screen. Oh, because I did that. I didn't do Dune. No, this is it. Umbrella Academy. All right, now we're looking at it. There we go. Go. Oh, I thought it was Elliot Page.
Hello. Don't hang up.
that.
Ben, just listen. There's something happening to you. And it's only gonna get worse.
You're on pace to end the world in about 48 hours.
24, actually. Now come on to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. We want to show you something.
By the way, the final season, they're not going further.
Baloney lie.
The fact that I even got to 4 seasons is amazing.
Is the key to understanding all the timelines.
The multiverse.
The TVA?
The world's ending again, huh? God, that's tragic. We need to fix this. Okay, can any one of you remember how Ben actually died? Ben died because we failed as a team. And what? Indubitably. Time to face the inevitable.
Oh yeah, all right, there you go. Oh shit, that's cool.
I wouldn't miss what's coming for the world.
Wow, definitely a impressive way to. Yeah, I think.
I mean, that was fun. That looked like a lot of fun, and it kind of made me say, you know what, maybe I should rewatch the series over again. Because what really bothered me was between season 1 and season 2, the subplot of those two of the I forget the ones that, the siblings that were in love, they
Mhm.
just dropped it.
Yeah.
It just dropped it. And I was like, what was the point? You built it all up in season 1. If you wanted to drop it, fine, but don't just ignore it like it never ever happened. Like, pretty much came back and it was like, oh, my feelings, whatever, you're with somebody else, cool. And I was just like, I was actually drawn in by that forbidden love. You know what I'm trying to say, between those two. But,
It sounds like your style.
my bratty sis. Anyway, I'm not ashamed. So what did you think? What did you think of the trailer?
I'm just.
It looked like fun.
I mean, yeah, it looked interesting. I'm not a fan of this whole multiverse thing because everybody seems to be doing it now, and it's getting kind of annoying.
Well, at least it's the last. It's not like it's the
Right. It's the
Scary.
last season. But I don't I think I need to rewatch everything because I'm confusing what the hell's going on.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
Yeah, I know.
I don't and I having watched the first 3 seasons, I'm still confused. I don't know what's going on.
I didn't finish the season 3 when they went into an alternate world or whatever, and they had the Umbrella Academy versus whatever academy and the
Sparrows.
Sparrows. Yeah, I didn't finish that at all, and so I don't know what's happening. I don't know how that ended, so I don't know what this is about. But it looked like fun. I might rewatch the series. I like season 1. Season 1 was really good. Season 2 was awful. Season 3 had an interesting premise, but I just could not get into it, and I gave up on the series. I should watch it again. I got plenty of time on my plane flight. All right, we're gonna move on to the. Moving on to Captain America: Brave New World. You some bitches.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look. They said to lose the mustache, sir. It's the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position. And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Is that from Carlos Esposito?
It hurts me, Sam. Show the world a better way forward.
Black super soldier guy. Stand.
Oh, snap, from the actual series.
This February or next February?
Next.
You can't see that. You don't want to. Try.
Oh shoot, this is like literally a sequel to the series.
It's the ball.
That vision?
Where?
That.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
There. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, they actually are doing Red Hulk, and all they're it really is just the Hulk within a red tinge.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like, I thought Harrison Ford was supposed to be this Red Hulk guy.
Ah! All right. There is no way Red Hulk's gonna pop up and you're not gonna have She-Hulk Hulk and or Scar show up and do something about it. You can't. You absolutely can't. Yeah, that was a terrible series. So basically the problem with this movie is, one, the trailer looks interesting. It just looks interesting. Because I liked Captain America. I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I like that series.
It was interesting if you haven't watched anything that happened prior to this.
What do you mean?
Maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier. But I don't have high hopes for you.
Oh no, me either. But what I am saying though is that I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and clearly this is a sequel to that. Much like how Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness technically was a sequel to WandaVision. I didn't really like that fact, but I liked Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know why. I liked it a lot.
No,
actually.
it was a good series.
It was a good series. So have a movie based on that, following up that with the literally the same characters that showed up in that.
We did definitely need something after Loki season 2 because that was trash.
It wasn't as good as season 1, but it wasn't trash. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right, we're gonna move on. Well, actually, we're not gonna get to that. All right, we're moving on to Deadpool and Wolverine and The Bachelorette. And my phone is ringing. Oh, I gotta call them back. And my phone's ringing. All right. Share the screen. And there we go. Woo!
I can't do this.
Oh, no. Yes, you can.
What the hell am I even doing?
You're explaining to Bachelor Nation why our movie is the perfect date movie while holding this. Oh, I love the smell of sunflowers. Yes, you are, because you are a confident, powerful person. And 18 to 49-year-old women are super important demo for us. No cap.
No
What?
cap.
No cap.
What does that mean?
It's what all of my fellow Gen Zers said. Play, FR, trauma, Genergy, 4-hour work week. Stay off camera. I'll handle this. Deadpool again tell you that everything you love. Really zoom into complex relationship dynamics. There's ample amounts of cheeky, and at the end, well, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite a payday for us.
You promised me the Bachelorette.
You made a lot of promises, buddy, and I'll tell you, you are deliberate.
I can't wait to see this movie.
Oh my God.
Oh
Oh,
God, I love.
listen,
I just love
listen,
Ryan Reynolds.
listen.
It's just-
When he said quiet quitting, okay? That shit tickled me so hard, okay? Quiet quitting. I love it.
No
Do we do
cap.
an episode on that?
Yeah, we
Like
did.
that was great. Quiet
No cap.
quitting.
No cap.
Oh my God. No cap. What? No cap. It goes without saying, this is gonna be a great movie.
And
Okay.
we're definitely gonna watch it.
And we're never gonna watch it. Unfortunately, I will be out of the country, and he will be not out of the country.
Not yet.
Not yet. So either we have two plans for this. We're either going to watch it separately and then get on a Zoom and do a review of it and post it for you guys, or we're gonna wait and be delayed. And when I get back, watch it again together, record an episode, put this episode out before the others and just review it, because it's worth reviewing, because this is taking its whole multiverse thing, which you can't stand, but you're still interested in watching the movie.
Because I like Deadpool.
Exactly.
And I want to see and what's his name? I just said his name. Ryan Reynolds went through all this shit to get Wolverine in
Yes.
there with Hugh Jackman. And
Yeah.
their dynamic together just as individuals overall
Mhm.
on Instagram and social media is just amazing. So of course I want to see
Yeah,
that
this
shit.
movie is gonna be crazy good. But don't want to gush. You already know it's gonna be good. We're gonna be watching this. We're gonna be reviewing this, and you're gonna get this review in 2025. I'm managing expectations, okay? All right, we're gonna do Dune, baby.
Dune prophecy.
10,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides, before the universe would know us as the Bene Gesserit.
Yo, this is what it's gonna look like?
We founded a sisterhood. Tied to the great houses to help them sift truth from lies. We created a network of influence throughout the Imperium. But power comes with a price. Sister, friend, nothing is more important.
Oh.
This is the marriage that makes it possible. This is us. We will be judged for it. Sisterhood above all.
So here's the rub. That looks interesting. Here's the rub. But are we just Bryson? Bryson's calling us right now.
Interesting.
Hold on. Mr. Bryson, what's up, dog? We're actually recording a podcast episode. What's up?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
You're like live now.
live right now, yeah. I actually have you on
Okay.
speaker.
Jason's... Oh shit! Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Well, actually, I just cursed, so never mind. I was like, Jason sucks dick every day.
Exactly.
He does. We know.
Yep. All right, good. So, what else are you guys up to? You guys are available today or tonight or whatever? Because
I'm trying to. Man, he's gonna be. He's getting his coin. I'm probably gonna be trying to hit up Glitch Bar with my homegirl tonight after this art gallery kind of thing that she's got me going.
wait, homegirl, is that the crazy ass one?
Not that one. He's talking about how no.
I like how he's just like, wait. The crazy one?
He liked her. He just
Which crazy one?
exactly.
No, Jason fucking knows which one.
Yes.
You already know. Yeehaw. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He's Holly. Talking about
Jesus
Holly.
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
The other one that I'm usually hanging out with, because Holly, she got stuff going on.
Duh, obviously. I don't know. You love danger. I swear to God.
What's
I
up,
don't- I
Danger?
just, like,
Wow, we're putting your shit on blast right now. We're still recording.
You're still recording. What's so Danger?
Stranger danger.
That's it. But yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, I'm still checking it out with her, because I don't know, this gallery thing is from like 8 to 10. I can't believe we're doing this on the podcast. But yeah, I'll let you know. But I'm trying to hit up Glitch Bar tonight.
All right. Hey, I do apologize for the inconvenience, but you guys, I actually really do have a really good podcast. So keep it up. But you guys gotta be a little bit more up to
Consistent.
date on stuff. You guys are kind of like a couple weeks behind.
We're several weeks
So,
behind
Yeah.
on everything.
Yes, I know. Just a little feedback from one of your viewers.
I'll take
So,
it. I'll take it.
Okay, but
Good.
either way, keep it up. This is awesome. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right.
Appreciate ya. Peace.
Anytime.
I love our fans that we meet in person. That was Mr. Bryson Jones, everybody, and that is he used to when we used to have the segments where we used to read responses, it was him and Madman were one of the top commenters for a while. I should, you know what? I think we should do that. The top commenters should just become hosts because the Geek Bros are running dry and thin. Like, then first they were what 6'7", now they're 2.
Yeah.
1.5 or whenever he's not around. So
I'm trying here, man.
you are trying. You are trying. So shout out to Bryson. Thanks for the call. That's hilarious. And by Holly, I mean the Friends and Issues podcast when I used to have that. That's who he's talking about. But you guys already know. If you're watching that podcast, she's batshit crazy. Love you, Halls. But anyway, when it comes to Dune, the Dune trailer, from my understanding, the lore, it's so dense, you could have chosen anything else but the Bene Gesserits. Or whatever they call
But
them.
here's my thing. They said in the beginning of the trailer, 10,000 years before the birth of a trade, treaties, whatever.
Yeah.
Their technology looked exactly the same.
You're right.
Exactly the same.
There is a concept though called technological stagnation, where things innovate to a point where they can't be innovated anymore. They just look different stylistically. You know what I'm saying? So for example, the combustion engine, that's an old technology. Well, we know why, because of the oil industry,
Right.
but there's only been increments of efficiency, but pretty much the concept of a combustion engine has not changed. Only the aesthetics
10,000
around it.
years.
If there's enough oil for 10,000 years, we're not gonna have
But
anything.
for 10,000 years, you're telling me the little shield thing is the exact same thing?
I agree.
Everything looks
I agree.
the exact. In 10,000,
I
there's
agree.
no way.
I agree.
10,000 years. They're okay. At least you should have backtracked it a little bit and did something different, like take away some of the technological situations of it.
Yeah,
But the exact, it looks like it was just made the day before.
it's true.
probably.
It's true. You're right. Now that I think about it, it looks very Dune-esque.
Right.
As a Dune series, it looks just like Dune, but actually the movies.
You couldn't,
And
you
yeah.
shouldn't have said 10,000 years before.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of played it off and rubbed me the wrong way on that. No, don't get me wrong. It looks amazing.
Oh, it looks good.
Visually looks, astronomical.
Mhm.
But again, 10,000 years and you're using the same shit that we just watched. I just.
But here's the thing, though, they can't make the aesthetics too far away from what people are used to. You see what I'm saying? So what they should have done is chose a different narrative, or maybe they want to do
course.
something so far away that whatever happens in this series technically doesn't affect or have to be accounted for in the movies.
But if you're choosing the sisters, Benny Jenner,
And you're just telling their story, how they got as powerful as they got. That's pretty much it.
But again, 10,000 years.
Maybe I don't know. You're right. I think the narrative beat of that being so far into the past, yet the technology doesn't look it. I agree. It looks like a week ago.
Right.
So I agree. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We have one more, right? Didn't we?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, 2 more.
All right. Let's
Agatha.
Magrathea. Oh,
See?
that is definitely not what I meant to do.
Bryson said we're a couple weeks behind, but here we are. These were just released a couple of days ago. So yay. I'm on
True
it.
that. Let's go.
I'm on it.
I don't know what he's talking about. We haven't had an episode in like months.
Maybe some of my postings, but
Oh, probably.
Beautiful day.
it's a lot.
Surprised to see you out here, detective.
Detective.
Jane Doe, found her down here by the water,
Boss,
blunt force trauma.
What is this?
every lead in the case. Can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
Oh,
Is this really how you see yourself? That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell. Claw your way out.
so we're turning to WandaVision.
I guess the gray days. She took every bit of power I had, but I can beat that witch again. Well, the gang's all here. Let's hit the road.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk the witch's road. The road is a death wish. Which in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven. Not looking for right-minded witches as it happens.
Sweetheart, you okay? Oh my God.
Disney just breaking new ground, baby. You always knocking it out of the park, yo. Who asked for this? Oh,
You know, this is like the third or fourth title that they've had for this.
yes,
right?
yes, yeah. I covered up Chaos, Agatha, all the
Think
oh.
of something.
Why? What was it about her character that
Not only that, you're obviously time placing this right after WandaVision, when Wanda trapped her in her own little mental health. And then what's next? Are they gonna have a WandaVision 2? And they're gonna go at war? What?
I don't know who this is for. And this is for the people that liked WandaVision. They've long since that's it. The
They
story
checked out.
they checked out already. You know what I'm
Time
saying?
ago.
Why? I just don't understand. Why don't they just don't cancel these things? Why did you do this? I have nothing against the actress. She's great. Her character can come back up as a spin-off, but they give her own show. Why? Why? For what? To do what with?
Speaking of useless spinoffs, did you watch Echo?
Oh God.
I still haven't watched.
Oh God. It's so bad. I didn't finish it. It didn't make it past the three
Episode?
I couldn't do it. It was so bad. It was so
I
bad.
was so scared to watch it.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm gonna give that a 3 episode. This is in September. I'll give that one the 2 episode on the first day. I'll give that one a 3 episode and
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna move on now to
This is M. Shyamalan's new movie. M. Night Shyamalan.
Shimmalama Ding Dong
Ooh, lighting that. What?
and play. And that's fine. I don't give a shit. Play.
Put your hands together for Lady Raven.
Wait. Get time at you.
No, dad jokes. This is serious. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Dad, thank you. Thank you. This is literally the best day of my life.
Is that Josh Hartnett?
Yep.
I didn't know he was alive.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can leave you here in the seat.
Looks like an adult.
Jamie, this was like police trucks outside. Cameras everywhere, Jamie. What? I'm not supposed to tell. Something happened. Don't rat me out. I won't. Sure. The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up. And the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today. So they set up a trap for him. This whole concert
to drive. Watching all the exits, checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
Oh shit. He's the butcher.
I'm sorry, Riley, what was it?
Your daughter's never gonna forget this day.
You kind of dope, right?
So that was the twist is gone. So you already did the twist. So what is the twist of the twist?
Does he get caught?
And furthermore,
Or does he
and
get
for
away?
and furthermore, that's not a twist. That's the resolution of the climax. Furthermore, it says in the world of M. Night Shyamalan. So does that mean that like this is attached to like one of the other series? Is it in the world? Like what does that mean? Kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying?
No idea. Did M Night Shyamalan make
Yeah.
another or movie of
No,
some sort?
I believe
Oh, I forgot that one. We'll put that for next time.
Oh, who cares? I heard that was terrible though. He like they didn't get along well. Oh no, that's not true. It's not that one. It was Red Notice. Anyway, yeah, it was Unbreakable, Split, whatever. All those were in the same universe.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because
Yeah.
they made
crossover.
a
That
crossover
was
movie
Split,
with Split.
yeah,
No,
no, it was a Split. It was
Breakable, Unsplit, and they made a something
Yeah, so
monster some shit.
right. So that was in that universe. So is that in the same world?
That's a good question.
I don't care. I don't, the last M. Night Shyamalan movie that I liked was Signs. I loved Signs. I kind of like Devil, kind of, but I like Signs, and that was about it. So I don't really care much.
Avatar?
How dare you? Now, if you want to get into the whole Avatar versus the Avatar on Netflix, now we can talk about it because it there was a difference, but it wasn't a difference at the same time. So, well, Transformers 1, now that's what I wanted to see. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. This is being long enough, and I don't want to have to edit this within and make it. Oh,
Went off again, and now it's on again.
you guys can't tell, but that's Geek Bros stuff. Ready Player One, our logo, the other
other
thing.
logo.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I give up. Anywho, we're moving on to old open mic.
Open.
Now, the reason why I still want to talk about this. This is a Yahoo article from back in April. It's called Ana de Armas fan settles yesterday trailer lawsuit. Basically, to give you a synopsis, Ana de Armas was featured in the trailer for this movie yesterday. And I guess it gave the impression that she was in it more than she was. And she was actually in it and it was apparently marketed. So Ana de Armas fan Peter Rosa and Connor Wolf have reportedly settled a lawsuit against Universal for advertising the Knives Out star's her appearance was cut. Her cut appearance in the film yesterday. Reps from Universal and the plaintiffs did not immediately respond to the request, whatever. Rosa's words, they first sued in 2022 for including footage of De Armas in trailers for the 2018 rom-com, of which the actress was ultimately cut from. So she appeared in the trailers and they went to the movie just to see her. I understand why. She's gorgeous. But they cut her scene from it and they basically sued for false advertising. Here's where I want to talk about this. Trailers notoriously have scenes that are cut.
Right.
If you know, Days of Future Past had Rogue in it. Rogue technically really wasn't in it as much as, except near the end. A quick briefing and you can blink, miss it cameo at the end, except for the Rogue cut. So if people who were friends of the Rogue thought, oh, Rogue is going to be in it, she appeared in the trailer, she really wasn't. She was at the end and she smiled and walked away. So why are movie trailer houses kind of screwed? does it mean that the sizzle reels, which are what trailers are, have to now be cut and they have to use footage that only exists in the movies? Here's the thing. I don't know if you know this. These studios that make the movies, they don't edit their own trailers. They're called trailer houses. They farm this out. They give trailer studios certain cuts and say, here's some footage, whether it's fixed or not done. Edit me a trailer, send it back for our approval. They don't typically waste time cutting the trailers. That's why some trailers from all studios tend to seem the same sometimes, with the same things. It's all trendy. It's coming from another house, another trailer house. Does this mean that trailers will now have to be more faithful to the movies? And at what point? Because here's the thing. We're giving you footage that we shot. So clearly if we shot it, we intend to use it. But there's reshoots, there's re-edits. Where does the line? They settle out of court. Is this a bad precedent for trailers? Are trailers now subject to false advertising? What do you think? They have a point. I never thought about it like that.
I mean, I understand because the whole point of a trailer is to advertise for specific movies.
Correct.
All movies or whatever. And I mean, I guess it makes sense because it is an advertising type situation. However, there are many trailers. It's not just one trailer that ever comes out for every movie. There's a teaser. There's usually 1, 2, 3 trailers that come out after that. And then there's a release trailer that normally comes out after that, especially for video games.
Correct, but let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. Not everybody is checking out every single trailer that comes out.
No.
And furthermore, how do you know that they saw it on the internet? What if they went and saw it in the movie theater? Some people still only see trailers in the movie theater. And movie theaters typically only show maybe one, maybe two.
Yeah.
Maybe two, depending on how early it is. So what I'm saying is, are they screwed? But movies, like television, it's a transformative media. Movies are edited 3 times, or created 3 times. The script, the filming, and the editing. That's what I was taught. Because typically, what you see actually on screen is only tangentially associated with what was the script.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the scripts are blueprints, but then you go out there, you film it, and then it's re-edited, it's rewritten again in the editing studio. What if these scenes didn't work?
Right.
It happened to me. I can show you the script for Scorn, right? And when I went to the University of Southern California, I wrote a script. The other guy shot it. I directed it, but he shot it the way he seems fit, as close to how I described it. He interpreted, and then the guy Tony who edited it for me, he actually took the scenes and put them in different orders. He said, this makes more sense
right.
narratively. That's not how my script was written. And so guess what? I like it. I do like it, but it doesn't match my script and the flow how I saw it in my head, but it does work better. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole scene where they're talking on the steps. He took it out. He turned it into a mute sepia tone flashback. And you can infer what's happening, but you can see from the facial expressions that there is that there is like love there. You know what I'm saying? So what does that mean?
They're gonna have to be more mindful of the trailers that they produce.
I guess. I disagree though. I think it's a transformative media and you shouldn't be going. It's false advertising if it says The Rock is, and then The Rock's not in the movie at all.
Well, I think
that's different.
I think what they're gonna do at this point to avoid situations like this is they'll add in disclaimers. You know, film still being edited or some point of that
like
nature.
what games do.
Right.
Yes,
This is not actual game, you know, whatever. They'll probably
put that,
including disclaimers in there to avoid such lawsuits.
You're right. You're right. That's it. It's over. That's over. That ends it right there. That ends it right there.
Once that disclaimer's in there, you have no cause for
you're absolutely right.
liability.
You're absolutely right. If it says at the very end, like in the credits, where it says directed by whatever, this film may be modified in the future. Yeah, you're absolutely right. All it takes is literally legalese, 1 sentence.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of this topic. That was simple. Look at that. That's it. Forget the discussion. That is it. He saw it. Guys, I can't do that. We're gonna wrap it up, okay? That's it. So before we wrap it up, Sheb's promotions, tell them where they can find you.
Oh man, I am man17093 everywhere. Twitter, the snappers, the what's the, oh no, we're not Twitter anymore. I'm sorry. It's X, Facebook, IG, Snappies. What's that other one?
Snappies.
Tickies, and
we
on
have somebody messaged us on TikTok, I believe. You need to get on that.
Did they?
Somebody messaged. There's an email that came through twice. It says somebody messaged you on TikTok. So get in there. Of course, me, Vibro Studios, VIBEREVSTUDIOS.com is down. I'm not gonna bring that back up to the fall because there's no point. Instagram is there, but I'm beginning to shift more into more personal things again on my Instagram because we don't produce much anymore. There's of course the X, but nothing really is there on X. Snapchat, I'm there. The Facebook page is there, of course, but once we start wrapping back up with the productions, you'll start seeing it again. For us, you can get us Geek Bros, which actually still is popping, news, articles, things that are there. As Bryson said, we are behind, but we do the best that we can. So Geek Bros, that's GEKBR0S, that's IG and Twitter. And TikTok. You can email us, geekbros@yahoo.com. Facebook, geekbros.com/geekbros. Oh, sorry. Facebook.com/geekbros0, GEEKBR0S. And of course, WeBeGeeksPC.com, the first place that you can listen to us whenever we record. And so just check it out. And so that's it for Keeping the Geek Bros podcast. And remember, geeking out still sounds this good.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.